Hello, hello, hello! Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm MrTechnicalGlitch, and today I am playing on the 13W. Oh man, two voice cracks already. The 13W36A, which is snapshot. Oh god, this is a bad start, but I think I'll keep it. I'll keep it rolling. This is a 1.7 snapshot, obviously. Oh, my mouse just unplugged. 1 second here. There we go. And so yeah, the 1.7 is the terrain update. So I'm going to show you guys how nice the new terrains look, and all this stuff looks really nice. I really like what they. Oh, just took a snapshot. I really like what they've done with the new terrains and stuff, and just how the new terrain generation works. And as well, this has been nicknamed the Biome update even before the snapshots came out. So you can expect some. Obviously, you could probably should have expected something like this. And there's also lots of new. I think there's over 20 new items I believe they've added into the game. Now you're probably like, oh, what are those items? Oh yeah. Also, before I want to show you that, all that stuff's in there, and I also have some stuff to show you there. This is pretty much gonna be a complete overview, as well as yeah, pretty much just a complete overview. Let's show you guys the new options they got. So first, obviously, click options, and you can see right here they have super secret settings. You can't actually click on them yet. That's why they're super secret. And look at that, music and sounds. You now have complete control of all the sounds you can hear. You have the master volume, and then you have individual sounds like the weather. If the rain noise is bothering you, turn that down without having to turn off all your volume. Let's say you're in a PvP map, you won't really want to hear anything else. You just want to hear the players. Turn everything down but this, and you'll have great vision. I think that's a really good thing they've added. It definitely gives you a lot more control over what you can hear and stuff. And if you head over to controls, they let you configure way more stuff here too. They still have the sensitivity, but they also let you change your hotbar slots 1 and 2. And if there's also a new sprint, left control. If you hold down left control, you start sprinting, and you can actually let go of left control once you start sprinting. But this is very very useful for a lot of things. It's kind of like a mini better sprint mod. Obviously, it's not quite as good as the better sprint mod, but it's for some people maybe using double tapping the button thing every time you have to. So let's move on here. Let's move on to the new items they have, because they do have quite a few. And let's take a look at some of the flowers they've added. They've definitely added a lot more wildlife to it. And they've added a poppy. They've added some tulips, pink and white tulips, I thought. And also added double tall grass. It's twice as tall. I tried to break as much as possible around here because I didn't want to give too much away early on, but this one skipped through. And I suppose this will spawn in a new biome called the Savannah biome, probably a lot more than in the plains around here and stuff. As well as they have an orange tulip. They have added blue orchids, azure, bluette, allium, and red tulips. Now, there's something I did discover actually. You have the game mode 0. You can break these, and it's actually an easier way of getting dye. See that? You can get the magenta dye, you can get the rose red, the light blue dye. It's just a lot simpler way of getting dye, in my opinion, anyways. Then I don't even know how you got it the other way. I didn't really know much about that part of Minecraft, so let's throw all this stuff back here, and let's open up the chest again, and I will show you the rest of the flowers, or not just flowers, but rest of the new plants they've added. They've added the oxeye daisy, the peony. Oh, it's a big one. The rose bush, and the large fern. And I think I forgot one, but it's over here. So yes, they've added the sunflower. Is it called sunflower? Yes, it is the sunflower. Oh, that's perfect. So yeah, let me throw these in the back of my inventory. So that's all the new plant life and stuff they've added. They've really, and there's also biomes like you can find like forests that are called like flower forests, and all of these all over the place. So yeah, like I said, it's been nicknamed the biome update. There's going to be a lot of new stuff in this. Now I don't know about you guys, but I'm really excited for this. As well as, let's take a look at fishing. That is not fishing. They've added new fish into the game. Yeah. They've added raw salmon, cooked salmon, clownfish, and pufferfish. And they've also added enchantments for the fishing rod. You can get lure and luck of the sea. Right now I just and an anvil really quickly just made it like this, and there's also a new fishing animation, although fishing is slightly bugged right sometimes. I don't know if you guys can see this, but there's none right now. I think I've got to recast. There, that'll work now. You gotta wait, and you'll actually see the animations of fish swimming through the water before they bite your lure. Now, it's a bit glitchy. Sometimes the animation's on the ground, but if we wait long enough, I have lure 3, so it should be a bit quicker. They should, see right there, the fish, and, oh, I missed. Alright, so they made fishing a bit more entertaining, I guess, than just sitting there waiting for the lure. You can actually see the fish swimming up to it and stuff, and I think that's awesome. I'll catch a fish here, we'll see what we get. Nothing seems to be coming. Let me recast. Oh, that's the bottom. There we go. That's a good cast. I bet I'll get some. If I don't get something quick, I'll just move on. You guys would get the point. But I just want to show you, and also you can pick up items now when you fish. Like let's say you catch something, you actually catch like a lily pad or something, which is a more conventional way of. Well, obviously not. I don't know. I don't really know if it'd be easier than going to. Oh, looks like a fish is going by. Oh, I'm so bad at fishing. Okay, I'll give up. So yeah, let's throw all this stuff back here because we got this. I don't want to give too much away, so I'm just gonna do that. But they see how you have regular ice. Now let's throw some regular ice down there, and then you go over here, and they've added a new item called packed ice. Now it's just like regular ice. You still slide the same on it. I'll do a test over here. 5 and as you can see, it's just like regular ice. You see, I still slide a little bit, just as much as I would slide on the regular ice. Throw an item, slides just as well on this. It's the same as it would do on this one. And yeah, it's just like regular ice, but I don't even know how to make it. I don't know the crafting recipe for this, but I guess it's a bit better for. It can be better for building if you. Also, when you break packed ice, it does not leave water. So I guess that's kind of an advantage. So let's move on here, and there's still quite a few blocks left. Oops. Yes, the 2 new enchants, and they've also added potions and I don't know if this was recently added, but I've never seen this, and I don't remember seeing this. There's a nether brick, like just straight up a brick, not like the nether, not like this nether brick. It's different now, and I didn't think that was in the previous update, so I thought it'd show that. Going with that, I've also added a new type of dirt called podzol. Comparing it to regular dirt, definitely looks a lot different. I'm not even sure. I think this might spawn in the savanna biome, but don't quote me on that. I don't know how you get it or anything, but it does look very cool. Okay, well they've added here. You won't probably be able to read it through that, but they've added potion of water breathing. Pretty much, it's like having respiration 10 million. I will show you guys an example. Game mode 0. And let me hop in the water here. I was testing if sponges worked. As you can see, I'm losing my bar. As soon as I throw this down, though, see how it's frozen. Water breathing is on. I will not lose any bubbles, I guess, and therefore I cannot drown. And this would be very useful for mining clay and whatnot. Although clay that can now spawn on mountains, certain mountains, it's a certain biome type. It's like a sub-biome, I guess you could say. There's extreme hills, then there's extreme hills disco, I think it's called, clear in at P. I think that's what it is. Clear at P. There we go. Oh, I didn't want to move all of it. Whatever. And I believe that's all I had. Oh, yeah, the enchants. That's what I need. Well, you guys saw. They were Lure 3 and Luck of the Sea. Luck, you get 1, 2, and 3. That's the max. And Lure also goes 1, 2, and 3. So, do I still have this? Slash, oh, I meant to do effect, not inventory. P, clear. There we go. So I wanted to enchant some fishing rod to see if it was really worth going to level 30. If you got, so I want to show you guys. Obviously, this is going to be patched in later, when the next snapshot comes out. But when you enchant, oh, okay, what? It's working. I guess it works for a book, but see when you enchant items, for the book it works, but for items it does not. You can't see what enchanted is. Obviously, this is just a glitch, and it's obviously going to be fixed, because this is just a snapshot. It's for fixing out the bugs and stuff. But I just found it, I didn't see anyone else show this, and I kind of want to make my thing a bit different than other people's. So I thought I'd include that. But as you can see, you can't see the enchant that you get on it, which makes you think. But it still works. I was testing it out with swords, sharpness, and regular. Why can't I scroll through? Oh man, that was weird. There we go. So let me just get rid of all that stuff. And yes, like I said a million and one times before, this is a biome update. Oh, so that stuff does work. Wait, does it work if you combine in an anvil? Yes, it does work. Okay, just want to make sure about that. And when you break item frames, when there's an item in a frame and you smack it, just the item pops out. The frame is still there, as you can see, but if I hit it a second time, then yeah, it pops out. So I think that's actually a really smart update they made. And if you name an item in an anvil and you put it on the wall, you can actually read it. Like, watch this. As you can see, you can. This could be work for like if you're doing an adventure map, maybe stuff like that. And yeah, so if you guys, it's not over yet, but if you guys do enjoy this video at this point, don't forget to leave a like. And I do more than just this. I also have a Let's Play series on a survival multiplayer server that was private, and I was lucky enough to get whitelisted in. So I think you guys should check that out if you came just from searching up 1.7 reviews or somehow stumbled across this video. Either way, I think you guys would enjoy those other videos. But if you don't, that's cool. That's cool. I'm okay with that. And there's one more thing here. Yes, now you can actually activate these pressure plates by standing on them instead of having to throw blocks on them. I don't really know why they do that. I don't understand what use it'd be for. But I suppose some people would like it. And they've also, as you see, the terrain generation, I've already said before, is way different than before. Looks really nice. And they've added new commands like summon, the /summon commands. You summon, then you hit tab, and you just keep hitting tab to get what you want and say sheep. Boom, just summon a sheep. And you can do that with all of these different mobs, horse, lava slime, ender pearl, TNT, sand, zombie, and giant too. Like you can summon a giant in here. Oh, I passed it. Whatever. You get the picture, alright? So as you can see, I'm gonna go over here, but they've changed the tag of biome just a little bit. Actually, a lot. There's no more snow in there. The trees are more. I think the trees are a bit different too. As you can see, it still says tag of biome, but there is no more snow in it. I think the reason they did this is so to make, I guess, the biome generation a bit more realistic and not have a snow biome next to a desert and stuff. And now snow only spawns on top of mountains. Look at that right there. And if you guys want to see the seed for yourself, there's the seed for you. It's just trying it out. And the mountains, I think, are very well done, except for maybe like this is probably gonna be fixed. The fact that it's like floating islands. I don't know. I don't really like that much, but it does look cool. It does look cool, I guess. The right person. Yes, I am lagging quite a. Well, I guess not that much. I mean, it's still playable. And they also have like biomes where it's all stone and stuff. But I suppose that is part of the extreme hills biome. I think. Yeah, it doesn't change. So let's move over here because they did make a change to the ocean biome. They've added deep ocean biome and a regular ocean biome, but they've also made a change to the floor of the ocean, which I don't think anybody's picked up on yet, but I did. And so you gotta fly actually quite a bit of ways, but on the way I can show you guys some cool things. Oh, this is called just a forest biome, I believe. Yeah, just a forest. I'm gonna leave F3. F3 is probably really distracting, so I'm gonna turn it off when I see a different biome. I'll let you guys know, because there are spruce tree biomes, which is like a sub biome of the forest biome, just like there are flower biomes, and there's still the regular old flowers, the daisy or whatever it's called. So you keep flying over here. You can see all the new terrain generation, like this is probably an extreme hills biome, and there's a village there. I don't think they changed villages too much, and I love this so much. It looks so nice. They've really... Oh, crap. What? Oh, I didn't plug my Mac in. Well, my bad. Hold up for a second. Oh. And it is... Oh, there we go. Oh, I just got it, operator. So yeah, I don't think... Why am I... Turbulent! There we go. So I'm better now. A little bit. Worse. Why is it dropping like that? I refuse to go down in my settings. It needs to be fancy. It needs to have that high everything, except for render distance. That can stay normal. Oh, yes, particle effects. They have changed it. Thank you for reminding me. I'm talking to myself. Sorry. When you drop from far distances, it blows, and there's particles everywhere, and it changes with whatever you're on. So if I'm in this, it's going to be more of a darker color, whereas if I move on that, it's going to be more of a cobblestone color, which is awesome. That makes it just all the more realistic. And horses, villagers, everything's all there. I hope I'm still heading in the right direction. I think this is where... Yep, plains. And I'm heading that way. So here's another tag of biome coming up. I used to call it the snow biome because there's snow everywhere, but I can't anymore because there's no more snow. Is this a ravine? Yes, I believe so. Yeah, ravines are still the same a bit, but another thing I like about mountains is now they're easier to climb, most of them. See how it's mostly steps and there's not too many blocks you have to place. And as you see, snow only spawns high up now in the mountains. It doesn't just spawn like randomly everywhere. I believe that's a plateau. And there's so many biomes, and I don't think I'll have the time to get to them all. But if you guys want to see me, I want to show you the ocean biome first. Don't worry. And I think there's a roofed tree biome this way too. But if you guys want to see me do a more, yeah, here's the roofed tree biome. I'll explain this first. I think the mushrooms can actually spawn now normally, and not just on those weird, like really incredibly rare islands. And you see roof tree biome. Obviously, the trees pretty much cover the roof, and mushrooms, yeah. Yeah, and look at you get 4 thick trees, which I think are pretty cool. All these different things. This would be great for living, I think. Yeah, yeah. So let's move on. The roof tree biome. This is it. It has lots of trees, and you see the trees spawn a bit differently than the normal trees in the forest. They have like a bigger top, and this is gonna. Ooh, I thought that was a base for some reason. uh, like a. I've been here before too, and I thought it was something else. But yeah, once we reach the ocean biome, which I think is just up here. No, it's not. Oh yeah, this is the spruce tree forest, spruce forest, birch forest, whatever, same thing. Spruce. No, what a derp. Yeah, let's see if this is where the ocean has changed. Do I have night vision? Oh, I need to get a night vision potion just so you can see a bit better, I guess. There we go. As you can see, floors of the ocean have been replaced with gravel. There's no longer just random dirt blocks and stuff. It's all gravel here, and this is just a regular ocean. Or I think there is a deep ocean biome now too. But as you can, it's all gravel on the bottom everywhere you go. It's all gravel, and squids spawn a lot less, man. There's almost no squids here. And yeah, so let me see. I'll go around for a couple more minutes. We'll see what I find. Oh, this looks interesting. I'm trying to think of all the name of all the biomes. I forgot a lot of them. I also don't know a lot of them. I watched like one video and then I went and explored for myself. It was a set building video, so focused more on the new commands and stuff, and not as much on the biomes. You see, this is the Taiga biome still. Oh, river biome. Beach Taiga. Yeah, see, they added a bunch of different names. I guess I think beach was always there, but as you see, it's still gravel bottom of the floor. And oceans are supposed to be smaller now. Although this ocean seems very big. And I think this is probably going to just about... Oh, wait. Maybe not. Let's see what this is. Yeah, I don't think there's a desert biome anymore. Because okay, let me take that back. There probably is still a desert biome. But I want to discover. I want to play around this world. just like by playing around, just fly around, look for all the biomes. There are a whole bunch of other biomes, but like I said, I don't want to. It would take me like an hour to go through everything, and I probably can't keep you guys' attention for that long. So if you guys want to see a more detailed thing, you should probably either ask me to, or maybe we could probably find another video from which they explain things in a more detailed way, all the biomes. I simply, at the moment, do not have all the time to do one, but yeah, so I think this is all. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button and check out all my series and all that stuff. Yeah, I'm Mr. Technical Glitch, and see ya.